Hey everybody, Jason Burmis here, and last night I was watching what I think was the History Channel, some American Pickers. I believe that's where I was for the evening. A lot of people out there that watch the program know that I enjoy that as kind of like that popcorn, entertainment, as my stepfather, not only being into antiques, but ran an auction house for some time, and watching that stuff, the picking stuff, just my childhood. I like history, blah, 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 blah. Side issue. I see a commercial for Lysol that blows my mind. And it says to me a lot of different things. It says, hey, we're part of the oppression and tyranny too. And B, we want your kids. We want your kids. We want your kids. And that really upsets me. That really, really gets under my skin. Because this ad in particular, and we're going to be watching the whole thing, and then we're also going to be contrasting it to a commercial they did 12 years ago, is not just about getting you accustomed to things like the well and healthness, the wellness and health safety seal. That's what it is. Okay? With all the De Niro and the Lopez and the jackassery of celebritard culture that I don't care for. Okay? To again further oppress you, work out small businesses. This is even worse. This is let's mask your kids forever. Let me repeat that. Let's mask your kids forever. Let's normalize your children being slaves. There's even a subliminal moment where if you were to crop in on the image, it would be a masked child behind a cage. We're going to show that. And if you think that's by accident, it's not by accident at all. At all. Okay? This is the takeover. Make no mistake about it. I was watching Upload, because a lot of you guys know I talk about how this is really about transhumanism, right? It's not just about teaching your child to be a slave, but also oppressing their very sense of those around them. Their sixth sense, if you will, right? Their intuition. Just, man, that seems off. That guy's face is a little bit off. By taking away 3/4, just eyes is all that's left. Right? And those eyes become deader and deader and deader and more confused. Here's the other thing. We're going to show this commercial. They posted this. This is Lysol's own website, their own YouTube page that's posting this. I think I saw a different version, and an updated version. See, in this version, the teacher doesn't have a mask on. But I specifically remember, and maybe I'm wrong, hopefully the Burmis Brigade out there can either prove me right or wrong. If they see it on TV, I'm sure it's going to be all over. They could take a little video of it, where the teacher is also in the mask. Now, they also, outside, the kids don't have to wear the mask, but none of the kids are next to each other playing with each other. It's just one kid there. And I'd like to say this. In New York State, they are still masking children outside. They are still masking children outside. They are still masking children outside. In sports. What is going on? What is going on? We're going to show this. There's a lot to cover. I do want to remind everybody, please thumbs up the video. Not even 100 people watching this video. This is actually going to be an important video because it's getting you ready for those CDC shielding centers. It's progressing the narrative that you're bad, okay? And that we're going to do whatever we want. So get used to it, okay? So thumbs it up, subscribe, share. As you guys know, not only fully demonetized, right? But they're trying more and more to kick me off. 10 more days, maybe I get rid of a strike. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All the documentary films are free. Loose Change, Final Cut, Fabled Enemies, Invisible Empire, A New World Order Defined, and Shade the Motion Picture right down below. Remember, Rockfin. If you didn't catch my mixed martial mindset last night about Afghanistan and really, about some personal things that are going on right now, please go check it out over there. We did almost an hour, obviously, over at the Rockfin, but we're so censored here, and we're not allowed to talk about certain things. Make the free account, check that out. And then Invisible Empire, pinned right now, in super high quality, so you can check it out there as well. Odyssey, thank you for backing up my channel. As you guys know, YouTube's not so friendly. It's a great way to support me over on the GoFundMe. We thank everybody who has. And although we will get back to, this CDC document, and then, of course, the Twitter fact check of humanitarian settings, okay, I want to show you how they're prepping your kids. So here we go.
We're here! They're finally here.
Now, again, I believe that this is the first version they put out. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I really believe the version I saw, the teacher's wearing a mask as well.
This year, here means getting back to everything they've missed.
Every kid, and that kid could be dangerous. He could be a super spreader. He sneezed in class.
Here, look over here.
Now look at this. I wish that. Come on, VLC, do better. There we go. Take a look at that shot. You take out. I mean, really, honestly, you really don't have to crop it much. Even the blue kind of resembles a prison, right? Oh, my kid's behind a prison wall wearing a mask. So now the kid who's alone in the hallway should probably have the mask on, even though there's a glass barrier between him and his fellow students. Perfectly normal. Thanks, Lysol. Never again. Go get something generic. Ew, disgusting.
Over here.
Join Lysol here.
Join Lysol. All the kids, wash your hands. Ooh, there's the sanitizer. Bubble break. You see this? They are programming you to abuse your kids. This is not okay. This goes nowhere but worse. I assure you.
For healthy schools and keeping here healthy. When you buy a pack of Lysol disinfecting wipes, another pack will be donated to a school in need. So everyone.
Now again, notice the child is all alone. All alone. Now he's allowed to take his mask off. But again, when you're playing sports with others in New York and other places, mask up. Get ready for your boosty boost.
And has enough protection to stay here. And here. Lysol, here for healthy schools.
So again, I mean, is this what you want for your kids? Do you want those kind of healthy schools? I will never buy a product with Lysol's name on it ever again. I will use something else. This is disgusting and disturbing. And if you don't understand that, and you don't understand where we're going, I want to, again, reiterate that this CDC document that has been around, okay, since 2020, over a year, that's talking about shielding centers, okay, camps and sectors just for higher risk individuals, aka anyone they want. Anyone they want. Relocation camps. And they say, don't worry. Don't you worry. Das humanitarian settings. That's all. No big deal. No big deal. What if your kid becomes high risk? There's a lot going on here, isn't there? People need to wake up and wake up right now. This is it. I want to make it abundantly clear that no one can acquiesce to these things. No one can acquiesce to these slave ports. Okay, that's maybe there's two kinds of slave ports right now, huh? There's the shielding centers, right? I cannot even believe they put on paper, but they did it. And we're seeing those type of sectors pop up in places like Australia and Europe all of a sudden, as if it's okay. All right? And so those are like slave ports, right? Ports for the slave. Bring them on in. We'll see who's good enough to end up coming out of there. Those high-risk individuals. Okay? Maybe a little re-education center. No big deal. And then you got the passports. Digital, printed, I don't even care. Okay? No thanks. And right now is the last moment we're going to have as human beings to fight back. And you need to fight back hard on a local level. Hard on a local level. And speak out all the time against things like what you just saw. They're prepping you that this is forever. And when I was watching, I mentioned that upload thing and transhumanism. What I noticed was, that's been advertised for a while. It probably shot 2-3 years ago. Maybe I'm wrong, right? I don't know how long it's been on there, but maybe I doubt they shot it during COVID. And yet, like the opening sequence that takes place in the future, several people are wearing masks, like that's normalized, the new normal. And of course, it's all this doomsday nonsense where they want automation everywhere, small little compact cars, virtual reality, right? Low water pressure. Go watch Earth 2100. Go watch my watch along with it. In fact, that's a great reason to make the Rockfin account right now. Go make the free Rockfin account. Go watch that watch along. Realize they prepped you for all of this, okay, over 10 years ago with talking heads like Podesta, Van Jones, Eric Schmidt, Fauci, James Woolsey of the CIA. That's the reality. So guys, I love you. Thumbs it up on the way out. Subscribe, share. Remember, if you become a premium member of Rockfin, you get everybody's premium content. You can lock in for a year. Save $20. Otherwise, it's $9.99 a month. It helps support the program and lets me do this several times a day and talk about things that we can't talk about on YouTube at all when they're really coming down on us. So I love you. I'll see you on the flip. Remember, it's not about left or right. It's always about right and wrong. And this Lysol bullshit is just wrong, wrong, wrong.